Once upon a time, there was a beautiful young princess. She lived in a magical kingdom. Sadly, her mother died unexpectedly when she was just a little girl, and her father died mysteriously just months after remarrying, leaving her in the care of her stepmother, with only her enchanted storybook to remind her of her parents. The princess cherished the book with all her heart and never let it leave her sight. As she was a princess, you'd think she lived in a fairy tale world, but it was just a story. One night she lay in bed and could not get comfortable. The princess tossed and she turned until she suddenly decided to investigate under the mattress. She reached in and discovered a small glass marble. Nobody but a real princess could be as sensitive as that. When she awoke, she prepared for her long day ahead. The young princess's kingdom was a beautiful sight to all who lived there. On her days off, she would go to visit other magical places. She would do this to escape her expected duties as a princess. When visiting these magical places, she would travel alone via a grand carriage. No one would usually notice this princess. The world passed her by, oblivious to her natural beauty. She often dreamt that her Prince Charming would come to rescue her, and of course, they'd live happily ever after. But until that day came, she planned to live her life to the full. While on her adventure down this mysterious street, she saw something strange in the distance. The princess had found a magical wishing fountain and took a seat on the edge. She never usually believed in this kind of thing, but this time she took a chance. She took a coin of gold from her pocket, closed her eyes, and wished.
I wish that my prince will.
Her mother and father would have wanted to see the princess happy. The brave princess cut through the forbidden forest, lit only by the moonlight. She crept quietly, trying to avoid disruption, until suddenly a dark figure appeared.
My, what beautiful eyes you have.
All the better to avoid you with.
Come along, sweetheart, don't be afraid, just come with me, you know you want to be my babe. Stay with me, come on, what do you say? I can make it worthwhile, I can make your day.
The little princess ran all the way home, too flustered to realise what she had left behind. The princess has lost all hope as she realises her most valuable possession is gone. She walks to the window and notices a passing shooting star. She wished again, but this time for her one true love to come back. She wished so hard that someone heard her desperation. Every princess experiences this at some point in her life, and it was finally her turn. Her fairy godmother came to the rescue. The next day, the princess was going about her usual duties when she suddenly realised she had her enchanted book back. However, she was completely oblivious to the visit the fairy godmother had paid her the night before. Again, the princess travelled in the royal carriage to her next destination. Suddenly, her phone starts to ring and she rushes to answer it, just in case it's her stepmother again. The princess is distracted by her phone and almost misses the stop to her kingdom. She exits the carriage, but where is her book? The princess had left her book behind. How was she going to get it back now?
Excuse me. Hi, I'm Harry.
Hello? I'm Bryony. Thank you so much. What's this?
I found this book. I believe it's yours, so I thought I'd better return such a pretty book to such a beautiful owner. I hope to meet you again someday.
The princess finds her most dazzling ball gown and transforms herself into the fairest princess in all the land. Her Prince Charming was awaiting her arrival, ready to take her to the ball and dance the night away. It just shows that if you keep believing, the dream that you wish would come true. Fairy tales aren't always just a story.